Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another season of Young Harris College Mountain Line Basketball. Tommy Jenkins and John C. Moon with you on YHCathletic.com, Ridgeline TV. And this is opening night here at the Valley of Doom. Young Harris, our ladies, the Mountain Lions, will be taking on the Hiwassee College Tigers. Hiwassee College located in Madisonville, Tennessee. This is the home opener for Young Harris. This is the opener. Played a couple of exhibition games against some Division I schools. Lost those games, but come in very much the stronger. A lot of new faces, 7 new players on the Mountain Lions this year, and Coach Matt Steersman taking the helm in his first full season as head coach at Young Harris College. He is assisted by former Young Harris College standout Peyton Robertson, who has come in now to be his assistant coach, and we will talk about some of the new players, new faces here in the Brasstown Valley and playing in the Valley of Doom. Coach Steersman has brought some size in. 6'3" junior from West Palm Beach, Florida, Jenny Vernette. She's a transfer from Jacksonville University. She'll be wearing number 42. And a freshman, 6'2", Savannah Anderson out of Fire Brick, Kentucky. Also a former D1 player out of Johns Creek, Georgia, played collegiately earlier at the University of Massachusetts. Meredith Tarver will be joining the squad. And coming back as a fifth-year senior guard, Keita Robinette out of Jasper, Tennessee. She set out last year with knee injury, but she is ready to go. Don't know a whole lot about the opponents. We have played them in the past. It's been a few years. But nonetheless, it is time for basketball here at Young Harris College. This Saturday, the 21st, will be homecoming at Young Harris College. Our women will be in action at 1:30. They'll be taking on Lees McRae. Our men will follow at 3:30. Men are in action tomorrow night playing Clark, Atlanta, and we will have that game as well here on Ridgeline TV and YHCathletic.com. Sparse crowd in attendance tonight, but that tends to change as it's only a single game tonight, and it's still early, so look for the crowd to start filtering in. We have our cheerleading squad here. Young Harris participates now in competitive cheerleading. We also have our fine band, Purple Rain. They're in the house. Our game sponsors tonight are Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant, the flavor of Mexico, located in Hiwassee, Blue Ridge, Murphy, and Blairsville. Dr. Jason H. Shook, a dentist in Hayesville, North Carolina, exceptional dental care. YHC Bookstore here on campus. You can check them out, yhc.bkstr.com, and also Starbucks, located next to the dining hall here on campus. Mountain Lions of Young Harris taking on the Tigers of Hiwassee College. Glad to be back with you for yet another season of Young Harris College basketball. Young Harris, a full-fledged member in the Peach Belt Conference. There is some exciting things going on in the Peach Belt Conference. Our men are deep into the playoffs in a national title hunt in men's soccer. Our national anthem performed by Purple Rain, and now for the starting lineups. For Hiwassee College, they're out of Madisonville, Tennessee, coached by head coach Jack Branfield. Number 2, a 5'7" freshman guard. She's from Lafayette, Tennessee, Kendra King. At guard, a 5'6" junior from Pikeville, Tennessee, number 3, Haley LeQuire. At guard, 5'8" sophomore from Cleveland, Tennessee, number 24, Alina Pittner. She's a sophomore. At forward, 5'8" freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, number 10, Chanel Rogers. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Tigers, 6' sophomore, Georgia girl, number 23, Tamaya Potts out of LaGrange, Georgia. Again, the Tigers are coached by Jack Brownfield. Beth Allen is his assistant. And now the starting lineup for your Young Harris College Mountain Lions. Starting at guard, 5'8" sophomore from Stone Mountain, Georgia, number 12, Brianna Bale. Starting also at guard, a 5'5" sophomore from Sandersville, Georgia, number 15, Jasmine Knight. Starting on the wing, 5'11" junior, wing player out of Johns Creek, Georgia, number 23, Meredith Tarver. 5'11" sophomore in her second year at Young Harris, number 35 out of Snellville, Georgia, Jada Williams. And occupying the middle in her first year at the Valley of Doom, 6'3" junior out of West Palm Beach, Georgia, number 42, Jenny Burnett. Mountain Lions are coached by Mountain Steers, assisted by Peyton Robertson, student assistants Rebecca Cohen and Sydney Story. Coach Steersman wants to get it up and down the floor. He wants to press, he wants to pressure, wants to shoot the three. He's been happy defensively in his first couple of outings, but haven't shot the ball well. Hoping some home cooking will take care of that tonight. Tarver out of Johns Creek. She will be jumping center for the Mountain Lions. She's very athletic wing player. Got good size. She's 5'11". Played at UMass and then transferred to a junior college in Florida. Now she's here at Young Harris College. Potts will be jumping for the Tigers. Slapped out of bounds. Let's get a clarification. They're going to say it's off of Tarver, and it will be it will be Tiger basketball. LeQuire to inbound. Kendra King out of Lafayette, Tennessee will run the point. Young Harris in a man. Jasmine Knight up top, near steal by Tarver. She comes up with it, goes the length of the court, lays it up. And Young Harris on the board first, 2-zip, and they'll jump into a man press. Ball in the middle to LeQuire. She'll get the ball out to Pittner. Over the double team, left side. Young Harris with pressure all over the floor. They'll go inside. Good hands by Jasmine Knight. Ball kicked out, rebounded by the Tigers. Potts underneath. She dribbles the ball out of bounds line, and it will be Mountain Lion basketball. Knight runs the point out of Sandersville. Really came on strong for the Mountain Lions last year. Nice pass inside to Burnett, and she scores. Young Harris quickly with 4 on the board and quickly in the press. Knight with a steal. She'll feed to Bell. Jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound Tigers. Point guard King with the ball. She's looking to push, pulls up, shoots the 3 ball, and it's good. Tigers on the board, 4-3. Young Harris leads. Knight will run the point. Hiwassee in a man. Nice pass, no help defense that time. And Young Harris will score quickly. Young Harris very easy getting the ball into Burnett inside. And they're going to get Burnett, who just scored the bucket, with a foul. That will be the first foul for either team. It will be Hiwassee ball on the side. If you're from Georgia, you call it Hiwassee because there's an A in it. But when the river flows into North Carolina and Tennessee, it loses the A and it becomes Hiwassee. Did you know that? Notice that sometime. Tarver with the steal, going coast to coast, lays it up and in. She's got 4, and the Mountain Line lead is 5, 8-3. Over the top, Vernay near steal, and she's going to slap it. Looked like it went off a King's hand, but they're going to say it is Tiger ball. They'll inbound over by the score table. 8:03 to go in the first half. In the first quarter, Young Harris leads 8-3. Left elbow is Potts. Kicks out. Hiwassee really having trouble against Young Harris's man. Burnett, baseline jumper, no good. Burnett, good job defensively. That was Potts with a jumper, well defended by Burnett. Last touch by Knight. It will be Young Harris ball. It will be Hiwassee ball underneath. Officials conferring. King to inbound. 3 ball from LaQuire. No good. Knight with the ball, but loses it back to Lemon. She tries to feed Rogers inside. Too strong with the pass. Burnett doing a good job getting back defensively. And it will be Young Harris ball. A lot of unforced, a lot of errors for Hiwassee in the early going. Young Harris leads 8-3. Knight up top, stepping up the elbow is Williams. Jada jumper in the lane is good. Hope to see Jada look to score more this year, and she's on the board. Young Harris lead is 7. Nice double team, and they're going to get a traveling violation on King, and it will be Young Harris basketball. 7:19 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 10-3. Knight to inbound underneath over by our cheerleading squad. This crowd's starting to come in now. It's turning into a good crowd. Knight gets the ball to Tarver, right back to Jasmine. Running the baseline. Bell, she'll put up the jumper, too strong. And they're going to get Burnett on the back of Tamia Potts, and that's going to be 3 on. That's going to be 2 on her. And we got some substitutions coming in. Let's put some names to the numbers. Number 50 coming in for Young Harris is Savannah Anderson, big girl, 6'2" freshman out of Fire Brick, Kentucky. Number 3, Sarah Jorgensen. She's a 5'4" freshman from Stockholm, Sweden. 2 Swedish players on the Young Harris squad. Jorgensen quickly with the steal. And number 20, Sarah Garner. She's a transfer, a junior out of Piedmont, Alabama. Anderson strong inside off the miss, scores, and she's got her first 2 Young Harris points. And the Young Harris lead is 9, 12-3. This is LaQuire with the ball. Baseline jumper, no good. Jorgensen with the rebound. Nice pass. Good floor vision. Down to Bell. Brianna with the layup off the right side. It's 12-3. And we're going to get a timeout by Hiwassee College. 6:37 to go in the first quarter. Mountain Lions lead 14-3. Mountain Lion basketball, Channel 99 Ridgeline TV, YHCathletic.com. – 14-3, Young Harris leads, 6:37 to go in the first quarter. A couple of games, other games going on in the Peach Belt tonight. Fort Valley State at Georgia College and Fayetteville State at UNC Pembroke. A lot of games tomorrow, and we'll talk about that as we go. Tigers inbound, having trouble. They'll get the ball in to LaQuire. LaQuire and King really being hounded. Good press break. Right side three ball, leaves it short. Pittner with the shot. Struggle for the loose ball. Brianna Bell getting on the floor. And they're going to get a foul on Haley LaQuire. More substitutes now coming in for Young Harris. A couple of veterans. Sophomores, Virginia Scott. Virginia had a good game against Lipscomb. She was high scorer that night. She's a 5'10 sophomore out of Somerset, Kentucky. Good shooter. And number 44, Amanda Okadugwa, 6'1 sophomore out of Sweden. Talked to folks throughout the year that Amanda's really come on. That was Anderson with the putback. Savannah's got 4 already, and the Young Harris lead is 16-3. Runner by Lemon, no good. And it's going to be the last touch by Young Harris. It will be Tiger basketball. Lemon to inbound. Young Harris again in the man. Young Harris, all its starters out now. Ball is inbounded to Potts. She'll drive with the left hand, no good. Strong with the rebound is Garner. You're going to get a foul on Haley LaQuire. So that's going to be her second. Correct that, it's her first, team's first. Looking at the board, sometimes you just listen to Mr. Mark. Jorgensen with the inbound, she works up top, off the screen, pick and roll, strong take, but didn't have a good angle. Okadugwa hustling for the loose ball, but it was the last touch by Hiwassee. We might have got a break on that one. Good crowd coming in. Wow, great student section. This is encouraging. Our executive producer, Phillips, here tonight. Maybe we can get a word from him. Jorgensen to inbound. Man defense. Hits his Garner, gives back to Jorgensen. Turnover for the Mountain Lions, and it will be Hiwassee ball. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 16-3. Young Harris staying with the man pressure. Kendra King, she's had a lot of people in her face tonight. She'll shoot a three over Sarah Scott. It's good. She's got 3. Hiwassee's got 6. Both of those have come on 3 balls. Okadugwa taking it strong to the hole. Can't get the shot. But Anderson with the rebound. Savannah's got 6. And the Mountain Lion lead is 12. And again, we'll come with pressure. Scott, the on-ball defender. Right side, this is Ashley Harvey. 3 ball, no good. And we're going to get a foul on the effort for the loose ball. More substitutions coming in for Young Harris. Tarver and Knight will return, and for the first time this year, we'll see sophomore Rachel Harrell, 5'7" sophomore out of Bainbridge. Her second year here at the Brasstown Valley. Garner with the rebound. Young Harris leads 18-6. Rachel, a good shooter. Knight, good stutter step. Now brings it back out. Nothing there. She'll give way to Garner right side. Garner driving the paint, and they're going to get Elia Pittner with a handful of Garner.
Number 24, Pittner. Her first, team third.
Pittner, her first, team's third. This is Atlanta Irwin, a 6'1" junior from Spring City, Tennessee. checks in for the Tigers. Knight to inbound. Jasmine gets the ball to Garner. She fakes the 3-ball, little stutter step. They're going to get her for the shuffle of the feet, and it will be Tiger ball. 4:31 to go in the first quarter. Mountain Lions leading 18-6. Opening night. Our men will open up tomorrow night at 5:30. We'll have that game right here on YHCathletic.com. Is it 7:30? Okay, 7:30. Wow, that helps my chances of being here. Kendra King to inbound. Ball nearly stolen, inbounds by Garner. She got good quickness about her. Good size, 5'10", and can really move the feet. Ball last touched by Young Harris. Out of bounds will be inbounded. King over by the Young Harris bench. Jada Williams re-enters. Tarver will come back out. Not the on-ball defender. Young Harris really pressuring the basketball. King gives up to Harvey. Ball stolen by Garner. She looking to go coast to coast with the left hand. Yes! She scores, and the Young Harris lead is 14, 20-6. We're inside of 4 minutes. Young Harris looking to trap everywhere possible. Okaduga with the steal. She gets the ball tonight. Jasmine will weave through traffic. She'll lay it up and off the glass, in and out. Rebound Okaduga. Second. It is good. Young Harris leads by 20, 26-6. Chanel Rogers, freshman out of Chattanooga, will re-enter for the Tigers. LeQuire to inbound. Kendra King getting a well-deserved break. This is Pittner. Right side Derby. And they're going to get Jorgensen with the foul. Jorgensen's definitely a prospect. Third team foul on Young Harris. King to inbound. LeQuire. One's 3, one's 4, and they look like twins. Nice entry pass to Chanel Rogers, and they're going to get Virginia Scott with the foul.
Foul number 22, Scott.
Coach Steersman making mention was there was no help coming from the backside with the lob pass. Free throw is good by Rogers. Been a long spell since Hiwassee scored. Minute 54 to go in the first quarter. That's a new look, going back to quarters.
Anderson checks in for the Mountain Lions.
Anderson. Back in, Savannah, freshman out of Kentucky. Second free throw, no good. Scott with the rebound. She'll get the ball in Jorgensen's hand. Sarah looking to push. On the right side, Robinette feeds into Anderson. Good inside out to Scott. 3-ball is good. And the Young Harris lead is 22. Brianna Bell knocks the ball. Jorgensen, she'll go up with the left hand. And good, and Young Harris leads 31-7. This is Tara Lemon, 5'3" senior out of Chattanooga. She's running the point now. Harvey with the 3-ball. She's not shy. She shot about 8 threes. She finally connected, and the Young Harris lead is 21. In the high post, right-hand runner by Scott. Little teardrop, no good. Rebound LeQuire. She works against Jorgensen. Jorgensen, really quick feet. She'll get the ball to Lemon. 50 seconds to go. 3-ball again. That's Harvey. Jorgensen tracks it down. Gets the ball in Bell's hands. Brianna crossover, gets in the paint, puts up in the jumper, leaves it short. Potts with the rebound. And this is Lemon. Lemon, whoa, step ladder. Haley LaQuire climbs the ladder to get the pass and then knocks down the three. 31-13. 12 of the 13 for Hiwassee have come from the three ball. Robinette taking it to the hole, scores, draws the contact, and she'll go the line to shoot for an old-fashioned three-point play. Robinette already with 4 on the evening. Luke DeLine in the house. Good to see him back with us. Free throw no good. Keita, though, has 4 on the afternoon. Good balanced scores by Young Harris. And a turnover. Too strong for Ashley Harvey. And it will be Mountain Line ball. 1.3, got to be quick. Brianna's just going to let the clock run out. 33-13 is your first quarter score. Mountain Line's lead. We'll take a break. As the first quarter comes to an end, Mountain Line basketball, YHCathletic.com. (33-13). Your first quarter score. Young Harris on the pace right now to score 132 points. Good balanced scoring for Young Harris. Give you some numbers. Young Harris, 15 of 24 from the field. We shot a lot of layups, 62.5%. Didn't shoot a whole lot of threes. 1 of 3, 33%. We were 2 of 3 from the field, from the free throw line. 2 of 3 from the field. Free throw line. Young Harris out rebounded Hiwassee, 13-8. Hiwassee turned the ball over 13 times, just 3 for Young Harris. Great balance for Young Harris in its scoring. Tarver with 4, Burnett with 4. Savannah Anderson was high with 6. Also, Keita Robinette had 4. Great balance.
That was call number 10. Rogers, first team foul of the second quarter.
Young Harris will now open the second quarter with Jada Williams, Meredith Tarver, Jasmine Knight, Savannah Anderson, and number 32, Megan McQuaid, will be making her first appearance of the game, sophomore, in her second year here at Young Harris. She's a local girl out of Hayesville, North Carolina. Young Harris again with the pressure. Young Harris sticking in the man. This is King. Shot is blocked by Jada Williams, and immediately she gets out in transition. We got a 3-on-2. Tarver lost the handle. Jada Williams fights to keep it alive. Jasmine Knight now will set her charges. Williams up top in the high post. Anderson turns around, kicks back out to Knight. She'll cross over and come left side. 5 on the shot clock. Got to go. Tarver, 3 ball is good. Meredith now with 7. She is high score for Young Harris, and lead is by 25, 38-13. More substitutions getting ready to come in for the Mountain Lions. Amanda Okwadugwa checks back in and making her first appearance in a Young Harris. Ball inbound. Tamaya Potts comes out with the basketball. Nice little ball fake. Step back from Haley LaQuire. Rebound Jada Williams. And they're going to get her. Not sure what the call was. Thought they might have called her for the elbow, but no, must have traveled, not sure. Anyway, it's Hiwassee ball. Officials used to be so clear with their signals, not so much anymore. Runner in the lane, nice right hand by Haley LaQuire. She scores. First field goal other than a three from the Tigers, 38-15. This is Garner, drives the paint, draw the contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Sarah's out of Piedmont, Alabama, played at Piedmont High School. Piedmont's been coming to this area for years. They've participated off and on since the beginning of Battle of States, a long-running Christmas tournament up in Towns County. Not sure if she played, but I see a man across the way that could tell us. We'll find out. Garner knocks down the first free throw.
Garner at the line to shoot the second of two.
Scott comes in. Williams comes out. Young Harris with a lot of length at the wings. Brianna Bell is 5'8". Sarah Garner's 5'10". Virginia Scott's 5'10". Meredith Tarver is 5'11". Jada Williams is 5'11". We've got long wing players. And better size inside this year with Burnett at 6'3", Savannah Anderson at 6'2", Okwadugwa at 6'1". Nice putback, good board work by Tamaya Potts. And Hiwassee picking it up a little bit offensively. Bell with the three ball, gets knocked down, no foul. Lemon comes out with the loose ball. She'll come left side, little stutter step from LaQuire. Shot no good. Bell with the board. Quick out to Jorgensen. Sarah looking to push. Now she'll come right side, Scott. This is Bryan. She'll give the ball up to Jorgensen. Jorgensen works inside to Okwadugwa. Nice footwork. In and out, gets her own board though. Fresh 35. Scott, step side. Can't get the three ball. Three ball is good. In the second quarter. 40-20, Young Harris leads. Mountain Line basketball, Ridgeline TV. .20, Young Harris leads, 6:29 to go in the first half. Meredith Tarver leading the balanced scoring attack for the Mountain Lions. Hey, we want to say thank you to tonight's game sponsor, Monty Alban Restaurante Mexicano in Hiwassee, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Murphy. Jason H. Shook Dentistry in Hayesville, Young Harris College Bookstore, and Starbucks here on the campus of Young Harris College. Young Harris still shooting the ball well. We've cooled off just a bit. We're 17 to 30 in the first half, 56%. 2 of 6 from behind the arc, 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. We have out-rebounded Hiwassee 16-13. The big disparity is in turnovers, difference in this ball game. And most of these are forced. Young Harris have forced Hiwassee into these turnovers. 14 turnovers for the Tigers, just 3 for Young Harris. We have 11 steals versus 1 for the Tigers. We're going to have a caucus. We have a lot of those. Again, Tarver leads the way with 9 points. And a host of Young Harris players before. Savannah Anderson, the freshman out of Kentucky, also has 6 points. A lot of action tomorrow night with Peach Belt schools. Georgia Southwestern at West Georgia. Wingate at USC Aiken. Coastal Georgia at Armstrong State. Augusta at Coker. Southeastern at Flagler. Lemoyne Owen at Montevallo. Lander at Erskine. And Francis Marion at UNC Greensboro. Our Mountain Lions will be in action at Lee University this Thursday at 7 p.m. Our men will be in action tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. and we'll have that game on yhcathletics.com and also a broadcast later on Channel 99, Ridgeline TV in the local area. It's real easy to find us. Just go to yhcathletics.com, click on the box score. That's going to put you on live stats, and you'll have a broadcast, a video, and you can hear us and you can see us. Tarver checks back in for Young Harris. She's been the leading scorer on the evening for the Mountain Lions. Pittner's at the line. She knocks down 1 of 2 free throws. Harrell 3 ball is good. And Rachel with the steal kicks it back out to Knight. Good ball movement. Scott with the 3 ball, no good. Knight with the rebound. And she'll set up with a fresh 30. Right side, Robinette into Anderson. Can't handle the pass, but hustles to get it back in. But they'll say Savannah touched it last. It will be Hiwassee ball. 5:31 to go in the half. Mountain Lions lead 43-21. Chanel Rogers is going to be fouled, taking the ball, driving the baseline. Foul's going to be on Rachel Harrell. Be Rachel's first. Rogers, freshman out of Chattanooga. First free throw is good. Second is good. And it remains a 20-point game, 43-23. Now with the push. 3 ball Robinette, no good. Anderson with the rebound. Reverse layup, no good. Gets her own board. She keeps it alive. Kicks out to Harrell, a little high with the pass. And it will be Hiwassee basketball. Anderson battles. That we have seen in her Mountain Lion debut. Harrell on ball defender against Daddy. Against Pittner. Potts working, putting the ball on the floor. She misses. Harrell with the rebound. Quick out to Jasmine. Jasmine right side Tarver. Crossover. Step back at the elbow. Jumper is no good. Anderson fighting with Lemon, giving up a lot of size as Lemon, but she's able to get the ball off the hands of Anderson. Now Garner will check in. Tarver will check out. Brianna Bell will come back in likewise. She'll get Rachel Harrell. Here comes Virginia Scott. She'll get Keita Robinette. Young Harris keeping them fresh tonight. Garner attempting, trying to steal from Potts, and she's going to force a turnover. Good aggressive defense by Garner. Okadougwa will check in. Anderson will check out. Scott, right side, Okadougwa. Amanda's so much more aggressive this year. She's going to draw the contact. Call it on the floor, I believe. Foul is on Potts. Her first. Team's third. I believe there's more than three. Not sure. Brianna Bell, she'll work top of the key. Coming right side, and they're going to get a 3-second violation. I believe it's going to be on Garner. And it will be Tiger ball. 4:04 to go in the first half. Young Harris lead is 20. 43-23 over the top. Okadougwa hustling back. Good job running the floor by the big girl. Scott with the rebound, gets the ball back into Knight. Good hustle play. Jasmine looking to push. You got Bell on the right side. She'll kick it out. Brianna will spot up for the three ball. No good. Okadougwa hustles but cannot keep the ball in play, and it will be Tiger ball. Young Harris has cooled off quite a bit here in this second quarter. We scored 33 in the first quarter, just 10 here in the second. Ball goes inside to Rogers. Forward Hiwassee fighting for the loose ball. They're going to say it's off a Knight, and it will be Hiwassee ball underneath. Inbound play sets up LaQuire for the three. She can't get it down. Knight comes out with the ball. Now she'll set up top of the circle. She'll give way to Knight, to Bell. Back to Scott. Three ball, no good. Okadougwa with the board. Nice up and under. She'll score. Amanda's on the board. Young Harris got the lead to 22. Staying with the pressure. Bell on ball defender. She works against Rogers. And they're going to get Brianna with the body. I believe this will be the 6th-team foul. That's going to put Hiwassee in the bonus, and Rogers will be at the line to shoot 2. First is no good, as Jada Williams will check back in. Bale will check out. Second free throw is good. Garner to inbound. Here's Jasmine. So quick. In the lane, Okadougwa, a little baseline jumper, no good. Garner hustling for the board, puts it up, can't get the shot down, but draws the contact, and Sarah will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good from Sarah. Young Harris will immediately jump in its full court press. McQuire works against Knight. Ball stolen away by Jada Williams. Long arms, brings you so much defensively. She takes it and lays it up. And going to get a travel down on the baseline on Chanel Rogers. Young Harris forcing Hiwassee to play a lot faster than they're comfortable playing. They have turned the ball over a lot. We have stolen the ball a lot, and this game's been a blowout from the beginning. Young Harris lead is 24, 48-24. We're picking it up now in the last couple of minutes. Again, we're doing it off defensive end. Knight left side. Virginia Scott, nice take halfway down, rims out, but a very nice take. Good to see Virginia putting the ball on the floor. This is LaQuire, works against Virginia, gets a shot halfway down. Garner with the board. She'll get the ball now to Jasmine. Jasmine going to slow down, now she's going to turn it on. Now she'll reset, nothing there. Williams puts the ball on the left side. Okwadugla up and in. Man, she is a total difference this year and last year. Young Harris has hung 50 in the first quarter. And here's King. Spins in the lane. Finds LaQuire. She'll drive, and good job, Jada Williams taking the charge. Coaches love to see that. Teams love to see that. And the Young Harris lead is 26. Megan McQuaid and Sarah Bryan will check back in for Young Harris. Minute 23 to go in the first half. It's been all Mountain Lions. Scott, right side. Excuse me, that's Bryan. McQuaid, three ball, no good. Long rebound comes off to Rogers. Three ball from the top, no good by Pittner. Potts with the board, they'll go inside. And they're going to get Bryan with the foul, and that will put Taryn Lemon shoot the 1-and-1. Robinette will re-enter. Good. Robinette comes in. Garner comes out. Second free throw's good. Robinette, nice feed down to Okwadugla. No help whatsoever. No help side defense at all for Hiwassee, and they're just taking advantage down in the paint. Williams all in the grill of Kendra King. Really long arms and good feet out there. Excuse me, that's Okwadugla out there, big on a little. McQuaid comes out with the loose ball. Here's Bryan, lays it up, misses. Knight with the rebound, she misses, gets the board again. She'll spin in the paint, no good. McQuaid with the board. 2-1, you got to get rid of it. Robinette at the buzzer, no good, but a good first half for Young Harris. 52-26, all Mountain Lions from the get-go. This game was tied for every bit of 14 seconds at 0-0. Young Harris hung 33 in the first quarter. Slowed down a little bit, just scored 19 in the second quarter, but still, good first half for Young Harris. Every player got in the game. Most every player scored. So we got 20 more minutes of basketball to go. We'll be back with you on YHCathletic.com.
The PBC is commitment.
The PBC is community.
The PBC is competition.
The PBC is character. We are the PBC.
Being part of NCAA Division 2 is great. You're playing against some of the best athletes in the country. The soccer team being ranked #1 in the country last year was a great feeling. Winning the conference as well, it was great to see from all the hard work that all the team put in from the beginning of the first day on pre-season to the day we won the conference.
On the field, my coaches influenced me by pushing us 100%.
Life in the balance to me means the whole college experience, being a student, being social, being active around the community.
Being a part of the Peach Belt Conference is definitely an honor, and it's awesome to know that we are able to succeed in this conference and that we're doing awesome. I really am proud to say that I go to Young Harris and I am a competitive cheerleader and I do compete in the Peach Belt Conference.
I think that the fact that classmates and faculty support our sporting events, all sports, not just baseball, is really amazing. I transferred here from a different school where we didn't have that, and I think it just speaks volumes of the support of campus. And I mean, we support the other teams, they support us.
Whether you need support, you need help with classes, or you just need a bit of a push to perform as best as you can, and your teammates are always there for you.
Think of the NCAA as a marching band. We wouldn't stop with halftime. We'd be full-time, celebrating student athletes in everything they do. Okay, so don't think of us as a marching band. Think of us as a spirit squad. Well, just know we're always there for student athletes.
About 2 years ago, we did a brand survey for our brand in Division 2, which originated in 2005 with the I Chose Division 2 and kind of saying who we were in Division 2. We had been defined by who we were not. We were not Division 1, we were not Division 3, so we were kind of that middle child. So all that branding initiated when we where the presidents in Division 2 got together in 2005 and kind of built that strategic positioning platform, and out of that came the I Chose Division 2 logo or moniker, and we did a brand, as I said, brand survey 3 years ago, and basically it told us that I Chose and our positioning statement was very strong internally. So our institutions, our athletic directors, everybody within the institution kind of knew who we were in Division 2, but externally we hadn't done so much progress. So we needed to focus our branding externally. Out of that, the President's Council agreed to hire a branding firm to help us in that process, and we went over the last year. We surveyed our institutions, student athletes, prospects, and their parents were our initial target. What would serve to enhance our brand within those prospects, our communities, their parents, and Blacktop as our partner, as a firm out of Kansas City, has been working on this all year, and that process finalized in the creation of Make It Yours, or the selection of Make It Yours. Our entire membership at the 2015 convention selected Make It Yours for our new brand. They're now working on the visual execution of that, and the plan is to roll out this new brand with the 15-16 academic year. So again, going back to when we started defining who we were much better, our first strategic plan that was based out of that strategic positioning platform was in 2009. It was a 3-year plan. We updated in 2012, and so in anticipation of that plan being needed to be updated, the President's Council formed a task force about 18 months ago, led by the chair of the planning of the President's Council, Dr. Tom Haas, and it was a process that lasted that long because we wanted to look at every area of Division II, where we want it to be in the future. What are the priorities that really fit within our division? So again, we talked to every group and every committee that had oversight of our current strategic plan, look at where we were and where we wanted to move forward. We drafted the new plan. It's a 6-year plan. It has the same 5 areas as the previous plan, for areas of focus, but each committee and each group was able to identify and let us know where they wanted to focus in the next 6 years. And really in Division II, everything we do, whether it's budget decisions, policy, legislation, goes back to those 5 areas of the strategic plan: academic and life skills, athletic operations and compliance, diversity and inclusion, membership and positioning, and the game day and championships. Brand and strategic plan are 2 of the priorities that we have focused over the last year. Health and safety of our student athletes is obviously another priority. Our membership growth, and how do we manage membership growth in the division is another of our priorities. So those are just 4 of the priorities. Going to our championships, we have the Championship Festival, which is a unique event for Division II. We're going to continue festivals as we move forward as a division, but we also have opportunities to combine championship for like sports, like men's and women's basketball or men's and women's soccer, and we're looking into possibilities of combining championships with other sports as well. That's a great question, and they're actually talking about that right now. The military pilot was started about 1.5 years ago, approved by the President's Council, really a way to looking into integrating the military in our athletics department, but our institutions overall. We have the same basically goals and the same kind of individuals as student athletes, and in the military they have great leadership skills, they are driven, they are competitive. So how do we integrate those 2 communities? A lot of our Division II institutions are located close to military installations. So during this first year we focused on a partnership, very successful partnership between Georgia Regents University and Fort Gordon and the Peach Belt Conference. So right now they're discussing, has this been successful? And clearly everybody agrees that this first year of the pilot has been very successful. Where do we move going forward? We need to reach out to other areas, other maybe institutions within the Peach Belt and other neighboring installations for them to engage in that second phase, if you will, of the pilot before moving this into the national scope. So that's where they are right now, trying to determine the next steps of this pilot and integration of military in our colleges and universities in Division II. Definitely attending the Division II Fall Festival in Louisville, Kentucky last year was a great way of finishing a great year. Just to see those student athletes Division II being able to crown 6 national champions in one day, but also seeing student athletes study for their final exams in the study lounges, but also engaging in the community. Every student athlete that participated in the festival engaged in some way or fashion with the Louisville community, and then that community came and supported them at the games. So it's kind of where you see all aspects of our strategic plan again coming into action. You see the academics with the student athletes engaging in their studies. You see that community event engagement of our student athletes and coaches with neighboring schools, elementary schools or hospitals, and then you see obviously the first caliber competition that happens during every one of our national championships. It was a great experience and one that I recommend to everyone.
We have that interaction with the teachers and the students. I mean, we go to a school with just over 1,000 kids, and so we're able to, if not know everybody's name, at least recognize their face, which is a really good opportunity. And we have at basketball games, you see just locals coming and supporting, and even at baseball games and pretty much all the sporting events, we have a great support from around the community.
And you could go to dinner and look around at the table with all of your friends and see 3 different sororities represented, 5 different sports teams, or various other organizations.
We've got a very tight-knit community, so all your teammates are your best friends, they're family whilst you're here, they're family away from home.
I actually
The PBC is
Second half, third quarter, back underway. Brianna Bell, 3-ball, no good. Okadougla with the board. Young Harris, with the length they've got out, just playing a single low post. Excuse me, that was Burnett. This is Tarver. She had a big first half. Limited playing time. It was limited playing time really for everybody because of just the depth that Young Harris used. We were 17 of 30, 56.7%, 2 of 6 from behind the arc, 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Hiwassee was 7 of 20, 35%, 5 of 12 from behind the arc, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Rebounds was fairly close, 16 to 13, but the big difference, turnovers and steals. Wait a minute, we got the wrong one here. Young Harris forced a lot of turnovers. Young Harris actually cooled off a lot in the second quarter. We fell down to 45%. We were at about 62% at one time. (54-26) is your score. Tarver now racking up some points for Young Harris. Young Harris men will be in action tomorrow night. This is Burnett. Gets the ball out tonight, and we turn the ball over. It's actually going to be a jump ball. Possession there going to point Hiwassee's way. Young Harris staying with the pressure. Knight, quick hands, nearly a turnover. Jumper is good from King. This is Bell to Burnett. Hands off to Knight, and she'll come back around. Nice job. No help whatsoever. Great hands by Burnett. Young Harris with a 2-on-1. Bell going to keep it herself. Off the glass, goes down hard, but gets up quickly. And the Young Harris lead is 32, 60-28. Going to get Tarver with a blocking foul. Went down hard.
Foul on number 23, Tarver.
Coach Steersman going to come now with a double low post. He's going to come with Anderson, Okwaduga. Also, Garner will come in, as will Jorgensen. Brianna Bell, the lone starter on the floor for Young Harris. Free throw is good from Rogers. Here comes Bell back the other way, 60-31. Anderson inside out to Garner. She'll shoot the three ball. Young Harris has really not got off the mark on the three tonight. And Coach Steersman feels like got a lot of capable of long distance shooters. It just hasn't manifested itself as of yet, but it's early. Nice little runner in the lane for Brianna Bell. She scores. And Young Harris keeps pouring on the coal. Hiwassee definitely not shy about shooting the three. They've shot a ton of them. Jorgensen long board. She'll go coast to coast, lay it up, misses that. Gets her on board. She'll feed Garner. Garner feeds Okwaduga. And Young Harris scores, and Hiwassee just really tired, not getting back defensively at all. This up and down pace is not what they want. Unforced error by the Tigers. Okwaduga comes up with the ball, and this is Bell on the right side, and she'll feed Garner. Garner double team down on the block. She'll kick out to Okwaduga. Big girl, can't get the jumper, but Garner puts it up and in, draws the contact, and she'll go to the line for a three-point play.
That was number 2, King. That is her second pistol.
Robinette re-enters for Young Harris. Fifth-year senior out of Tennessee, and again, so good to see her on the basketball floor again. If you think about it in this way, she's been here almost since day one. I think this is our 6th year, and she's been here 5 of them. Garner, as silence fills the room. Free throw is good.
Garner completes the old-fashioned three-point play.
Sarah's had a good night. And the Young Harris lead continues to expand. We're up by 36. Pittner driving on Okwaduga, a little right-hand runner. No good, but she'll draw the contact, and she'll go the line to shoot 2. As Virginia Scott re-enters the contest for the Mountain Lions. Nobody for Young Harris has stayed out there for probably any more than 5 minutes at a time. Scott in, Garner out. Free throw was good by Pittner. Her second will come, and it's good. And the Young Harris lead is 34, 67-33. Here's Robinette. Keita back up top to Okwaduga, into Anderson. Can't get the shot down. Jorgensen fighting to keep it alive. She is feisty out there. Robinette up top, skips over to Scott. 10 on the shot clock. Jorgensen getting in the paint, loses the handle. Hiwassee comes out with the loose ball. Lemon in traffic. Now she'll kick it back out, and they'll go inside. Anderson, big girl, getting on the floor. Coach Steersman applauds the effort.
Number 42,
Burnett back in, Anderson out. She plays hard. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Our favorite thing, media timeout. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. Young Harris leads 67-33. Mountain Lion basketball. Ridgeline TV. 67-33. Then all Mountain Lions. Young Harris men in action tomorrow at 7:30. Clark, Atlanta. And our women will be on the road November the 19th at Lee University in Cleveland, Tennessee. Then November the 21st, it will be homecoming. Lee's McCray coming to call. Virginia Scott with the 2. Young Harris, 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Hiwassee's picked the pace up offensively quite a bit since the first quarter. Burnett down on the block, puts the ball on the floor. Nice move. They're going to say she traveled. McQuaid will come in. Robinette will sit down. Steal by Virginia Scott. Nice right hand, she scores. McQuaid ties it up. Alternate possession, will point. Tiger Way. Inside of 4 minutes. Young Harris again keeping the full pressure. Good crowd on hand tonight. For LaGuire, here's Jorgensen working against the man. Foul is going to be on Pittner, her third. It'll be Young Harris ball, Scott to inbound. Jorgensen catches the ball, top of the key. Hiwassee zoning up now. Young Harris sticking with the full court man, playing off of the inbounder. We'll get a timeout on the floor. 3:23 to go in the third quarter. 71-38 your score. Mountain Lions on YHCathletic.com.
Be sure to stop by the concession stand out in the outer lobby and drinks for $2, coffee for $1, hot dogs and hot dogs.
71-38. This one's been pretty well over since the opening tip. Been all Young Harris. Good balance scoring for Young Harris. Meredith Tarver with 11 points leading the Mountain Lions at this time. Haley LaQuire's had a good night. She's got 14 points. She is game high. Young Harris, 33 points in the first quarter, 19 in the second. Started out really hot shooting the basketball. We've cooled off quite a bit. 29 of 63, 46%. Of concern for Young Harris, we're 3 of 15 from behind the arc, 20%, 6 of 8 from the charity stripe. We've turned the ball over 8 times versus 24. We have 18 steals. Just too much athleticism and quickness for Young Harris in this one. Clearly outmanned foe. And you'll see that quick in a hurry. Our Peach Belt opener is December the 17th, Armstrong State. That will be at home. We've got 2 Peach Belt games before Christmas break. December the 7th, Armstrong State, and then December the 19th, Flagler. And it'll be all Peach Belt action from there on. Young Harris again getting ready to come in with multiple substitutions. Knight's in the game for Young Harris, as is Bryan, Rachel, Harrell, Tarver, and Anderson. Good scoring night for LaGuire. She's got 15 already on the evening. Knight, 2-3 zone for Hiwassee. Tarver comes out with a loose ball, misses the jumper. Tarver comes out with a loose ball she can't control. LaGuire will come out with it. She'll feed down on the block, just a wing and a prayer that doesn't get answered. Bryan comes out with the board. She'll work the right side. Harrell thought about the 3 ball. Bryan up top to Knight. In the paint, now kick out to Harrell. Good ball movement. Bryan will shoot the 3, leave it short. Rebound LaGuire. She has had a good game. Nice left hand from Pittner. Can't get the shot down, however. Back comes Scott the other way. Again, substitutions for Young Harris. Bell and Garner will come in. Tarver and Bryan will come out.
Bell and Garner for the Mountain Lions. Irvin checks in for the Tigers.
Bell top of the key. Right side to Harrell. Looking for Garner, nothing there. Now Harrell will go inside to Anderson. Nice move, good drop step. Garner keeps the ball alive. Tonight, she'll come left side, Bell. Garner ball on the floor, wanting to go baseline. Nowhere to go, reverse layup is good. Nice athletic move from the junior out of Piedmont, Alabama. Young Harris has 73. We got 45 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 ball. Banks open for Ashley Harvey. She is not shy about shooting. 2-3 zone for Hiwassee. 22 seconds on the shot clock, 24. Nice ball movement. Rachel Harrell, 3 ball. 3-second violation on Young Harris. We've had a few of those tonight. McQuaid comes in, as does Burnett.
McQuaid checks in for the Mountain Lions. Also in number 42, Jimmy Burnett.
Knight with those quick hands. Picks King, goes down, lays it up, misses a layup. We've missed a few of those tonight. Knight with a steal. At the buzzer, she's just taking King to the cleaners. 75-42, your third quarter score, Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV. Fourth quarter underway. Young Harris with Jorgensen, Bell, Okadugwa, Jada Williams, and Sarah Bryan on the floor. 75-42 is your score. Young Harris on a pace for 100. First quarter we were on a pace for 132. That's a lot of points. Inbound to Jada Williams, can't get the shot down. LaGuire comes out with it. Big night for her, 15 points. She'll get the ball inside. Left hand, no good from Potts. Here's Jorgensen looking to push. Left side, Williams. She'll pull up now. Long skip over to Bryan. Into the high post, Williams puts the ball on the floor. Got to be stronger with the ball. Tied up, jump ball, alternate possession will go. Hiwassee way. Young Harris is 33 of 72 from the floor. We've shot the ball 32 more times than our opponent has, 45.8%. Again, source of concern, 17.6% from the three-point line, 3 of 17. We have out-rebounded Hiwassee 42-27. We have 21 steals versus 5 for the Tigers. We have 14 assists versus 6 for the Tigers. They've turned the ball over 29 times. We have turned it over 13 times. Our biggest lead was by 36. That came in the third quarter at the 5:46. Game was tied for every bit of 14 seconds, 0-0. Bell, 3 ball. Tarver with 11 points for Young Harris. Sarah Garner with 10. Burnett with 8. Okadugwa with 10. Brianna Bell now has 9. Haley LaGuire for Hiwassee leads all scorers with 15. Jumper from the right side. No good from Shauna Deddy. Brianna Bell trying to run a long air at pass from Jorgensen, and we'll turn the ball over. It will be Hiwassee ball. Men in action tomorrow night. 7:30 tip. And then Saturday will be homecoming. A lot of things going on campus. A lot of things going on athletic-wise. Our men soccer team in the hunt for the national championship. One of our cross-country runners, men, is heading out to Missouri this week. to compete in the national championship in the individuals. Anderson back in, as is McQuaid. Keita Robinette going to check in, but she'll be checking in for Jada Williams, who's at the line to try to convert on a three-point play. Good to see Jada looking for a shot. Obviously very athletic, good defensive player, long arms, moves well. But I saw her in high school at George Walton Academy. She can score. Just got to get that score mentality. 81-44, still a lot of time to play. 7:30. Young Harris sticking the man. Anderson going for the steal. They'll get her over the back.
Call number 50, Anderson. Her second.
Jumper left side, nice little stroke from Potts. Jorgensen bring it down. She'll work against the 2-3. Hiwassee started and man quickly got ran out of the gym. Jorgensen around to Bryan. Communication breakdown that time. Young Harris turns the ball over. Robinette goes down hard, easy on the knee, Keita. She's up and okay. Everybody just knows Keita holds her collective breath there, but she's fine.
Third personal. Second team foul.
Jumper no good. Anderson with the rebound. Three ball, McQuaid is good. Runner is good from Pittner. Hawassee's really picked it up scoring since the first quarter. Had 16 in the third quarter. We outscored Hiwassee by 20 in the first quarter, and since then we've outscored them by 13 going into this quarter. We've picked it up a little bit since then. Substitution is coming so fast we can't keep up with them. Scott back in, Harold back in, Jasmine Knight back in, Fournette in.
Scott, Burnett, I'll check in with an outlier.
LaGuire no good on the three. Long rebound comes out to Scott. She'll get it in Knight's hands. Harold to Scott. Three ball is good. Young Harris picking it up now. Three-point percentage getting better. Young Harris 2-3 zone. Up top, Pittner, Anderson getting ready to check in. McQuaid forces a turnover. Knight, nice pass. Run the point. She'll work against the zone. Three ball from Harvey. Definitely not shy. Young Harris is up the three-point shooting a bit. We're 6 of 22, still a dismal 27%, but better. Virginia Scott is now our leading scorer with 14. Haley LaGuire still game high with 15, and she's got the ball. She'll kick out left side. Rachel Harrell with a steal. Gets the ball to Robinette. Keita long push down to McQuaid. Nice pass down to Anderson. Good job running the floor by Young Harris. Good pass from McQuaid to Anderson. And the Young Harris lead continues to balloon. Young Harris with Harold, Bryan, Robinette, Anderson, and McQuaid on the floor. Three ball. Definitely not a shy bone in her body. Good hustle play by LaGuire. I like her. She's a good player. Keita going to run the point now. Clearing out, getting a clear out on the left side, and she's going to be fouled by LaGuire. That's going to be 4 on Haley. She's a junior out of Pikeville, Tennessee. It's going to be 4 on her. McQuaid will inbound. Into Robinette. Oh, wide open Keita. She's going to put it on the floor. Kick out to Bryan, 3 ball, no good. Anderson keeps it alive. Harrell with the ball, back to Bryan. Keita up top. Keita to McQuaid, she travels. Three ball King is good. .90 seconds in this one. Robinette with the rock. Had a good crowd on hand tonight. It's thinned out quite a bit, but a lot of students out tonight. Anderson from 16 foot can't get the shot down. Ball rims out of bounds, and it will be Tiger ball, 94-54. Again, we'll be on the air tomorrow night at 7:30. Our men in action. Their home opener, they actually have 2 games under their belt. Lost a couple of tough ones on the road out in a tournament in Wilson, North Carolina. Foul on Young Harris is Megan McQuaid, and that will put Tamia Potts at the line to shoot 2. She steps to the line with 6 points on the evening. First free throw's good. Must have fell asleep during the second one. Robinette. Keita, nice pass to Anderson. Jumper in the lane, no good. McQuaid crashing. They're going to get her over the back of LaGuire. Officials got a ways to travel. Evidently, there's been 6 fouls in this half. Robinette, Hiwassee's gone man now, 28 seconds. And LaGuire fouls Robinette, and that's going to be 5 on her. Had a good game with 15 points, plays hard. Robinette. Shot clock is off. Ball off the foot of Robinette. And this one's coming to an end. 13 seconds. 3 ball from King, no good, and then they're going to get a push off. It's going to be on Keita Robinette. Here comes a 3, nope. 3-2-1, shot at the buzzer by Deputy is good, and that will do it. Young Harris 1-0 on the young season, 94-57. Good balance scored. Virginia Scott and Meredith Tarver leading the way. Young Harris forced a lot of turnovers, looked good defensively, did not shoot the ball well from behind the arc, and I know that's something of a bit of concern. We'll get tested much more Thursday night over in Cleveland, Tennessee when we'll go to play Lee University. We'll be at home Saturday, homecoming, tip at 1:30. Women will be playing Lee's McRae. And a reminder that our men will be in action tomorrow night against Clark Atlanta. Tommy Jenkins, John C. Moon on a winning night. 94-59, Mountain Line Basketball, Ridgeline TV.